What's up, YouTube family? I'm back at the drawing table. Welcome to my channel, and for those who've been here before, welcome back. Today, we're talking hands. Okay, now that we went over the shapes, I wanted to show you how they relate to the hand. So, you see this hand? Let's just break it down. So, we got a square. That's that main base I was talking about. Now, you got these pads that happen. So, that's your ellipsis. They happen like this, right? And then off the base of the thumb, you got this triangle that comes out to the for the thumb, right? And then you got a ellipse, and then another ellipse. Now you have your fingers that come out, right? And each one of these are ellipses as well in each section. Right, and then you can make this kind of got a ellipse happening here as well to make this pad right there. Then you just connect it, and that's a basic hand, and that's how the shapes relate to the hand. So that's why it's really imperative that you learn how to do these basic shapes so you can understand how to construct a hand. Now that we have the basic shapes out of the way, the second thing we need to learn is the anatomy of the hand. Now, in order to draw passable hands, you do not need to know the full anatomy of the hand and the names. I know that would send most artists running for the hills, but you do need to know some key points. Let's go over these key points. The first thing you want to understand about the anatomy of the hand is the basic bone structure. You want to know what's inside the hand so you can understand how it operates. So let's go over the bone structure. So let's go over the bone structure of the hand really quick. So down here at the bottom, you have your carpal bones. Now this is a series of bones, but we just drew it in one big shape because we're not trying to get that deep. Next, we have the metacarpals. So these are these bones right here, and these the ones you can't see, but they're like under here. If somebody has like really skinny hands or whatever, you can see those bones more, but you really can't see them on my hand. Then next, above the metacarpals, connected to that connection is the first phalanges, right? And that's what makes your knuckles, like so. Now, you have three phalanges on each finger except the thumb. So you have the first phalange is the proximal, the next one is the middle, and then the next one is the distal. And that's the basic bone structure of the hand. Well, let me go to the thumb. So the thumb is actually missing the middle, so it only has two. So if you think about this, the other thing you need to realize about these phalanges, each one of them have a connection point, and if you look at your hand, that's where your fingers are able to bend. That connection point, that connection point, that connection point. And see, the thumb only can bend in one. So the next thing you need to know about the bone structure of the hand is how they kind of relate to each other as far as length. So if you look at this, it kind of creates this arching thing. So if you look at this hand right here, you see how some fingers are longer, some are shorter. So the connection points kind of do the same thing. So if you look at this, you kind of makes this arch. So the index finger phalange connection would be a little shorter than the middle finger, and then this one is a little shorter than that one, right? So as you look at your hand, the lines actually tell you. You see, if you look at my hand, this is the connection point underneath of the phalange that's shorter than that. This one's shorter than that one, and this one's way shorter, right? So that is the basic bone structure you need to understand about the hand. The next thing you want to understand about the hand is the padding that's happening on the palm of your hand. Right? So you want to know where those pads are. And how they are shaped. So let's go over those now. So next, we're gonna kind of talk about the padding of the hand. So if you look here, you have these two main pads. So if you look at your hand, these are the two most prominent pads, right? Now underneath this is muscle. This is a group of muscle making this pad. So you want to kind of understand where the pads are and kind of the shape of the pad. And this is kind of where those cylinders come in, or ellipses, I meant to say. Now, you have these pads, then you have these pads under the finger. Sometimes you can kind of do this as one big pad as well, just depending on how you want to go about it. And technically, all the fingers in between here has some padding as well. Right? In the thumb. And that is the padding. You just want to understand where these pads are. And that's what you need to know about the pads. That's all I have for you today. In the comments, let me know if you struggle or have in the past struggled with the drawing of hands. Also, let me know if this is a topic you would like me to take deeper. I hope you got some value from this video today, and if so, hit that like button and subscribe. It would really help me bring more videos like this one to you. I'm glad to be in your service, and as always, peace.